I say yeah. It's your boy Nyrell, aka Motherfucker Jones, welcoming you back to Let's get it. Pew, boom, pew, 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 boom, pew, 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 pew. Oh, your boy is back. You heard? Welcome to a new episode of Talk Your Ish podcast with your host, with the mostest. And if you could see, I actually got a new boom on for my mic. You heard? And on top of that, I got a new mixer, but it's not here right now because I forgot it. But realistically, I'm going to keep it moving regardless. So today, I want to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because your boy is trying to get them subscribers up so people can hear this message, hear this work, and then you can see this new content I got coming out, because I officially recorded an episode of Up and Coming. Oh my gosh. When I tell you it came out better than expected, I can't wait for you guys to see it. Tune in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give your boy some love. Because I know everybody around here, they need it. I do too. And actually, on that note, today's topic, I started with a couple working titles, and I ended up scrapping all of them and coming up with this one not too long ago, actually. It was along the lines of something that I talked about already, which is accountability. But I realized somewhere where it stems, where I feel it kind of all begins, if you follow my drift. So, without further ado, today's topic, I wanted to speak to you guys about our households. And are they synonymous with, or we know, but I'm asking you guys, are they synonymous with actually having accountability and equality betwixt genders, occupations, whatever the case may be? So, I got to thinking, obviously, a majority of the things that you learn come from within your household or your environment. If you tuned into the actual pressure cooker episode, but if you didn't, go watch that. Like, what is you doing? Like, catch up, bro. Like, I'm moving, and you need to know what I'm talking about to know about the new stuff I'm talking about. So, like I said in the pressure cooker episode, people are derived of their environment, their genes, their likes, wants, needs, so on and so forth. But I feel like the disconnect within our household is what's driving this inability to be accountable. The fact that our lives are very shitty. They're good, but they could be way better with our advancements. That's neither here nor there. But I feel like that disconnect within the household plays a major role in both of these things. So my question is to you, do you agree? Like, comment, and comment, and comment, and comment, and spam, and spam, and spam, and let me know what you think. Because reality shows me that the lack of accountability betwixt our adults passes down to our children, and then so on and so forth. And then we've had this movement for women to kind of battle against the onslaught of shitty men and shitty decisions, because it's been going on for centuries. It's still going on till this day. But I want to say a couple decades ago, we made a very, very strong push to try and be better men. It's not really working out too well, there are more better men out there, and we're still trying to push the message. But realistically, our households haven't had a male influence in a while, whether it be manufactured, somebody that raised you as such, or whatever the case may be. Our father figures have been dwindled away for a long time. So I feel like the disconnect between the household now has to look at the latter side that we haven't really been focusing on. Yeah, women aren't as shitty as men. They're not raping, pillaging, and killing people. But there are some things that I feel like women need to be accountable for within these households and raising this next generation. I'm trying to do my damnedest. I don't have any kids yet, thank God. But I'm trying to do my best to make sure I'm prepared to be that needed change within our household. But within this disconnect, I feel like there's a lack of accountability. And within this lack of accountability, there's a lack of equality. And I feel like it's only stemming from, like, I feel like how women feel with this men thing. There's been so many shitty men that you kind of lost hope. I get it. Shoot, you kind of want to hit him as hard as he can hit you. I get it. But is that helping you? So when we have our mothers dealing with these men just to have men in their lives and they're shitty men, we have our mothers dealing with abusive men and also sequestering their children to them. When we have our mothers trying to hold on to a semblance of a man while still dealing with the shittiness of a man, that's where the disconnect comes. Because you are in a shitty situation, granted. But that strength, that power that you use to tear your child down because he came to you about that person touching them or so on and so forth, that same power you should have used to move your behind up out of that situation. The Me Too movement, that accountability is great. But if it was in totality, we would actually get some understanding. There's so much steam behind all of these things. The Me Too movement, the women's movement, fight for equality. Everything has so much steam, but it always gets hung up somewhere. Why aren't women making equal as men? Why aren't many women bigged up at doing the same things that they do way better than their counterparts at their jobs? Why are these cultural things still happening? And like I said, I feel like it's that disconnect within the household because this young man didn't learn how to treat women this way out of nowhere. Granted, it's on the shows, it's on the TV, it's this, that, and the third. Yeah, we understand. Media has a very tight grip on us. But where we tend to emulate comes from those that we wake up to and speak to every day. We have to understand that, this was the situation I didn't like, and I'm going to put my best foot forward to do differently. Not just keep falling back into the same reactions that you learned from shorty, because realistically, why you think you ain't happy? We should have been reinvented the wheel, but we sitting here riding on this hubcap, jumping and bumping. Like, it don't make no sense. So I encourage us to actually understand where our disconnects are, understand where we need to take more accountability, understand why we want to be equal, if we want to be equal. Because realistically, I've seen too many people that have the same situations and don't want to be held equally accountable. Sexual harassment in the workplace, X, Y, and Z. Oh, I was just joking. Bitch, you made me uncomfortable. The same ways that we feel about a majority of things could be held to a higher standard if we all followed it. But we all pick and choose when and where. So everybody has this whole, oh, well, this nigga do this, or this person does this, or she and he and they and we, and stop pointing fingers, bro. We are all shitty. We are all shitty. And it stems from what we learned. And until we understand that, that's when we'll start to be better for ourselves and our counterparts. Until then, you'll still be treated like just a piece of ass at your job. Until then, you'll just be treated like a kitchen wife or whatever you think you're sequestered to be. Just because, realistically, if you want to be taken care of, do it. But if you want someone to understand that you have the ability to take care of yourself, do it. That's the difference. You have to actually do the things that you claim you can do. If you can be an upstanding gentleman, be that. Don't place blame on shorty that broke your heart in the 8th grade. Shorty, if you want to be happy, stop choosing the shitty situations you see. And then keep keying with your girlfriends just because you know they're going through it too. Be the standout. Be somebody that actually wants to not be upset all the fucking time. Express yourself. Don't hold it back and express yourself when you feel like you're ready to pop, or when a weird ass situation happens to make people question why you want to express yourself in the first place when you haven't been doing so anyway. Speak up. Get that accountability. Maybe we could see equality on all sides. Races, religions, all forms and fashions. Everybody loves pointing the finger. But until you understand, like, okay, I'm part of the reason, or majority of the reason that I'm here, you're going to keep in that circle, B. You're just going to keep in that cycle until you're over it, and now you want to try something new because the universe made you. Now I can't avoid this nigga. He been in my DMs for this, that, and the third, and turned out to be the best relationship of your life. Oh, she's dumb annoying. She just want to do this, that, and the third. She always nagging. I thought you wanted somebody to care for you, homie. I don't know. We got to understand what we're asking for as well. Be accountable for that too. Until that happens, you won't know what equality looks like. And that's on everything. But I'm going to wrap this one up. I feel like I hit a couple points that I wanted to. May have gotten on a tangent a little bit. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Let's make these conversational pieces. I'm about to have guests. I'm about to switch it up. I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. Stay tuned. Love is love.